You know that feeling when anxiety strikes? It can feel like your body has been completely hijacked. Your heart's pounding, your muscles are all tensed up. It's just a lot. But I want you to know you are not powerless against this feeling. So what if I told you that you have a built-in physiological reset button? Seriously, a way to tap into your body's own systems to find calm right when you need it most. And guess what? You totally do. Today, we're going to walk through a few really simple science-backed tools you can use pretty much anywhere, anytime. All right, first up, we've got something called the physiological sigh. Now, this is actually something your body does automatically to let go of tension. You probably do it without even realizing it, but the cool part is you can do it on purpose for some super quick relief. So here's how you do it. First, take a nice, deep inhale through your nose. Go on, try it. Now, when you feel like you can't take in any more air, take one more little sip of air right at the top, and then just let it all go with a long, slow exhale through your mouth. That double inhale, that's the magic trick right there. So, why does this work so well? The science is actually pretty cool. That special breathing pattern helps your lungs get rid of trapped carbon dioxide, which can really help with that tight feeling in your chest. It also relaxes your diaphragm and, get this, it activates something called the vagus nerve. That sends a direct message to your brain saying, hey, it's okay, we can calm down now. Okay, let's talk about our second rapid reset tool. This one uses a little bit of a temperature shock to calm your nervous system right down. It's called cold water immersion. And I know it might sound a little intense, but trust me, it's incredibly effective and super easy to do. And no, you don't need to go jump in an ice bath or anything crazy. All you need is some cold water. You can just splash your face, maybe use one of those ice rollers, or even just press a cool, damp washcloth against your face. Just hold it there for about 30 seconds. So what's happening here? Well, this triggers a really ancient response called the mammalian diving reflex. It's hardwired into us. It immediately stimulates that vagus nerve we just talked about and slows down your heart rate. It literally pulls you out of that panicky fight-or-flight mode almost instantly. Okay, so those are two amazing tools to reset your body. But what happens when it's your mind that's spiraling? When the thoughts just won't stop? The key here is to ground yourself, to pull your focus out of the what-ifs and back into the here and now. And one of the absolute best ways to do that is with something called the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. People call this the gold standard for a reason. It's a way to hit the brakes on an anxiety spiral by getting all 5 of your senses involved. It's super simple. All you're going to do is quietly name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and finally, 1 thing you can taste. Let's actually walk through it together right now. Okay, let's start with sight. Just look around the room you're in, and I want you to quietly, to yourself, name 5 things you can see. Don't just list them, really look. Notice the color of that mug or the texture on the wall. All right, now let's move to touch. What are 4 things you can feel right now? Maybe it's the fabric of your clothes against your skin, or the solid floor under your feet. The smooth surface of your phone? Just notice. Okay, now, just listen. What are 3 separate sounds you can hear? It could be the hum of your computer, some traffic outside, maybe even the sound of your own breath. Just identify them. Let's shift to your sense of smell. Can you find 2 things to smell? They might be really subtle, maybe the faint scent of coffee still in the air, or just the smell of the room itself. And last, 1 thing you can taste. This could be anything, the hint of toothpaste from this morning, or just the natural taste in your mouth. Simply acknowledge it. So what did we just do? By focusing on your senses like that, you're actually activating the logical, thinking part of your brain, your prefrontal cortex. It's like you're redirecting traffic in your brain, leaving less space for those anxious thoughts to run wild. You're sending a powerful signal to your body that right here, right now, you are safe. Okay, so those techniques are fantastic for when you're right in the middle of feeling anxious. But what about managing it day to day? To build some long-term resilience, we can use proactive practices. So let's talk about structured breathing. There's a really great one called the 4-7-8 breath. It's so easy to remember. You just breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, gently hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. See that long exhale? That's the part that really tells your body it's time to relax. Another really powerful thing you can do is just start your day with a little bit of intention. A simple morning routine can totally change the tone for the rest of the day and help keep that baseline anxiety a bit lower before things even get going. Here's a super simple 2-step morning reset you can try. First, feel for that little hollow in the upper part of your ear. Just gently massage that spot for about a minute. This actually stimulates a branch of that all-important vagus nerve. Then, right after, just take a few rounds of slow, deep belly breaths. It's a great way to start your day from a place of calm. Just remember, you really do have the power to influence your own nervous system. These are all skills. And just like any skill, the more you practice, the easier they get. So please, be gentle with yourself. Be patient. You're learning to use these amazing tools to support your own well-being.
And look, while these tools are incredibly powerful, if you feel like anxiety is really getting in the way of your daily life, please know that support is out there. You don't have to go through it alone. Professional guidance can truly make all the difference. You can always visit us at www.providersforhealthyliving.com to connect with a provider who can help.
Hey, if you found this helpful at all, we'd really appreciate it if you'd like, share, and maybe leave a comment. And of course, subscribe for more resources to help you on your mental wellness journey. Thanks so much for spending this time with us. We're Providers for Healthy Living, and we're always here to help you on your path to well-being.